Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, pimps and players, everybody in between. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank y'all so much for coming by another episode of the Debo Savage. Like the band is back together again. We had a bye week last week.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? We had a bye week, but we are back together again. With that being said, we are in for a phenomenal show tonight. We got special guests coming on, and we're going to talk about some old school stuff that's very near and dear to our heart, to our West Coast hearts, all that good stuff. But before I continue and do anything, we got, you know what I'm saying, go around and see how the scope of everybody's soul right now. I'll start with Miss Savage right now. What's going on, Miss Savage?
guys, I'm doing great. I'm in Seattle right now. It's cold as fuck out here. Let me tell you,
Okay.
it was cold when I left Georgia. It's extra cold here. Okay,
Okay.
but yeah,
All right.
but
All right, so
it's
paint the picture. How was everything in Seattle today, weather wise?
it's cold. It's
I
still cold.
I've never been to Seattle. I've never been to Pacific Northwest. I've never been none of that. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? You
I used
there
to
right
live
now?
here back in the '90s. When my ex played, for Washington State, but we're
Who?
closer to Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
My ex-husband played for Washington State.
Okay.
We used
All
to get
right.
snow in April. That's how cold it be in Washington, you know. But it's been raining this whole time since I've been here. Okay, I won't say whole time, but it's been raining off and on. So we closer to Seattle. But it's
Mm.
cold. Like when I mean cold, like it is cold. Okay. Like I don't like to wear pants to bed, and I've been wearing pants to bed. That's how cold it
What
is.
do you wear to bed?
Like I just usually wear shorts and a tank top or,
All right. Okay. All right.
little, shorts and stuff. But I've been wearing a full on outfit to bed. I don't do that. Like you know what I'm
Well, the,
saying?
the, the whole PJ thing, what it would look like with a little cap they got on and stuff like that. Yeah. No. Okay.
Man, yeah, the whole
Yeah.
PJs where it's like arms, sleeves, arms, and down to my ankle. Yeah, yeah. I don't
Okay.
even own any of those. Like, I'm shocked that I had to go get some. So yeah,
Okay. All right. And
on that.
congrats to your 49ers for winning the game the other day, barely. Yeah, with Brock Purdy throwing three interceptions. That's promising.
Hey, we won. We got to win.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
speaking of winners, and speaking of arguably the best team in the NFL, we head out to New England. Life. What's going on with you, man? Sporting that Drake May jersey, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Representing New England Patriots, man. What's going on with you, boy?
So this right here means 10 wins, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we
Mm.
do it, 10 wins, you know what I mean? I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? I took a little, a little siesta, if you will,
Yeah,
you
you
know what I'm
you took a
saying?
sabbatical on us, bro. Last week, you
I
know what I'm
got,
saying? Week before last, we had a, you know what I'm saying, fantastic show. Miss Savage,
Hey,
she showed us, you know what I'm saying, New Vegas and the downtown Fremont experience.
and
You
I
know what I'm saying?
rap.
We saw all that. You know what I'm saying? She busted a flow for us, man. You were near nowhere to show, man. But
I had to get my Aaron Rodgers on. I had to go into like a black hole, you know what I'm saying? And just,
oh, that what that was.
Hmm.
I just had to, decompress and everything. So it's all good. Let me ask you a question real quick. Because Miss Savage, she had me thinking about something when she had talked about her ex up there in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Would
Pullman,
you ever,
No, Pullman.
Pullman.
all right, Pullman,
Yeah,
I'm watching this tape. Okay, cool.
yeah. Go Cougars, go
Mm.
Would
Cougars.
you ever, I'll ask Miss Savage, send your ex husband a happy birthday text
No. For what?
or like a happy Father's Day?
No. That's weird. Why would I do that?
All right, Debo Vaz, would you send your ex or the mother of your child, a happy birthday text?
Not
Or
whatsoever. None of the above. Not whatsoever.
okay, so for the last like 5 years, I've been
Hmm.
divorced for 5 years.
Congratulations.
My child's mother has been sending me every year. She'll send me a Happy Father's Day text.
Hmm.
I don't respond. I
Okay.
don't send her no Happy Mother's Day, nothing like that. Every
Right.
now and then she'll send me a Happy Birthday text. I don't respond.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
Right.
saying? But I got to thinking, you know, divorced 5.5 years ago. Her birthday gonna be in about 2 weeks. I might do that thing. I might just shoot a little happy birthday text. You know what I'm
And
Why?
saying?
you're gonna open up a whole can of worms that you wish you would have never done so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because if
How?
she's
Why
been sending
would you?
that to you, obviously she's trying to extend the olive branch in a different way. Like,
She's
you
keeping
know,
things cordial, but for our son, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
And There's
Okay,
been a lot of
but
toxicity these last few years. So I might surprise just with a little happy birthday.
Yeah.
And she
So
got mad and everything. She got mad, all that kind of stuff.
okay, would that be would that
I so
would that move be healthy for relationship for the relationship y'all have right now?
especially she got a man.
And she got a
Yeah.
man, and your son lives there.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she all right. I'm just saying sometimes you gotta keep things cool and cordial.
Do you
It- it-
see her in person when you pick up your son and drop him off?
Yeah. We
Then
cool.
then I would do it then.
We
I
cool.
wouldn't do it through a text message though. If you really think that you feel like you need to send her something like a happy, whatever birthday or whatever, then do it in person. Don't do it through text message. And
Like
that's if
she
you
will
see her.
literally she'll like go like buy me cigars and everything and have like a little like a bag. She'll put it in the bag and all kinds of stuff. But she'll
I
say it's from
mean, are
she'll
y'all
say it's from our
friends?
son.
Have y'all always been friends? Did
Hell
she say
no,
it's from your
no.
son?
It's been so bad until probably like 2 years ago. But what she'll do is for my birthday, she'll get like a really nice. She'll put a nice bag and everything, but she'll say it's from our son.
That's weird. I feel like that's so weird. Unless y'all left on a good note and y'all are friends and and stuff like that, or she's giving you stuff saying it's from your
Yeah, no,
son.
they didn't.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's kind of weird. And she got a man. Like I feel like if
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
had a
no.
man and all of a sudden I'm sending like text messages to my ex and going out and buying him presents and stuff, I feel like that's kind of disrespectful.
But no,
Yeah.
she okay. Well, she's doing it on behalf of our son, right? She's saying it's like she'll say, okay,
Why
That's what I'm
can't
asking you.
your son whenever you see your son he can say Daddy Happy Birthday or Daddy Happy Father's Day.
well, I need a present.
Say
We need a
what?
So the
present, right?
present's supposed to be from your son.
Yeah, they know, and then he knows I like cigars, so they
So
drove like 20 miles to the cigar shop to give me a cigar for my
I mean,
birthday.
okay,
but
that's different.
okay,
I feel
so
like that's a little different.
all right, no, okay. So when Casey was age when Casey was Aiden's age, right, 9 years old, his mom would
He's
buy
Asian.
Aiden. He would buy. You know what I'm saying? She would buy me a present like a Father's Day gift or like, a birthday card, whatever. She wouldn't sign it. She wouldn't say happy birthday.
Yeah.
She would have him write happy birthday, dad, or happy Father's
Right,
Day,
that's what I'm
whatever.
saying. Right,
Right. Right.
but she it's really like the production is really nice. Like she does it like what I'm saying. But she said this is from Aiden, but I know it's from her, of course.
Right.
But like I said, so you think it would be weird if I just text her, hey, happy birthday?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Cool. All
would.
right. I'm just
I
telling.
wouldn't do it, especially because she got a man and you got a girl. So I would definitely
Yeah.
think that's
What was
kind
she
of
thinking about it? What was your
you're
woman
not
thinking about that?
yeah, and you're not the one with the kid, she is. So it's not like you're sending
If
her the
you,
happy birthday from your son.
right, it just showed two parents who are cordial with each other, who are getting along. And that's another
Right.
thing. I really want to show Aiden that me and his mom are getting along.
That's
Because
why you
for
do it in
years, it
person.
was so
You,
crazy.
Y'all already getting along
y'all
already.
already
Why
in
go? Why
person.
take that
You don't
step?
need to send her a text message to show him that. You're already doing that in person. As long as you're showing him in person that y'all are getting along, that's cool. But there's no need to go the extra and send her a text message.
Here's my deal with that situation. The
That's
only time,
stepping down.
the only, let me tell you something. If Casey's mom sent me a message saying happy birthday or happy Father's Day, the first thing come to my mind because she wants me back or she wants something. She wants
Right.
me.
So she been sending me happy birthday. Happy Father's Day text like every year.
I mean, maybe
Every
that's her
year.
personality. Maybe. I mean, I don't know, but
And she got a dude. Hell no. Does he?
yeah,
Does he know this?
I have no idea.
Shit,
yeah.
bro.
I would. If it was me
I no.
personally,
This negative. I
I
would
would
never
not.
do that shit.
I
All
would not.
right.
And me giving you advice, I'm telling you as a friend, don't do it.
You don't think so?
No,
All
don't do
right.
it.
All right.
Okay, no. Here's. I'm gonna
Don't do
dive.
it.
I'm
And
gonna
I'm coming
dive.
asking from a girl.
Shit, I'm gonna dive deeper. Something in you make is wanting you to send her that text message.
Yeah. I'll
Do you
just
Why?
miss?
dive deep.
No,
I've been like,
let
okay,
me ask you a question. Do you miss her?
Yeah, do you miss her?
no,
Yes, you do.
no.
You have to.
I don't miss her,
You
but
know you
listen,
had to miss her because there's no way that thought would go through your mind of sending your ex-wife a happy birthday text message instead of you seeing her and say happy birthday, and then she got a dude at the crib and you want to send that message.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. And it's not like you're the one with the son. Like you have the son, but he'll see his mom on her birthday. You're being cordial already in front of your son with her in person. There's no need to have to send that text
So if I
message to
say
show
happy
him
birthday in
otherwise.
person, it'll be better.
What the fuck you think? Yeah, yes, of course it would. Yeah.
In front of your son, if that's what you want to do in front of your son, just show that you guys are getting along. Yes, but to just up and send her a text message, what is she gonna do? Show your son the phone and be like, "Look, your daddy sent me a text message."
That part exactly. Yeah, thank you exactly. Good point.
Because I don't know, she's been doing that. I think it should be reciprocated because like she's been doing that for me for years. I think I've been like an asshole to her for years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
it's not being an asshole though. She got a man. Listen,
it's called being respectful.
It's weird that she's been sending you text messages, or like been, and y'all didn't even leave on a good note. I think that's kind of weird. I don't think about my ex. I don't care nor what he's doing, what he's got going on. Do I ever think about even sending him a text message at that? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I had a man or a dude, I don't think that person that I'm with would appreciate me sending him. Seeing my ex-husband,
nor should he. Yeah, that should be any person. If I'm with a female, she's saying her ex a happy Father's Day or happy birthday. That's gonna make me feel a certain type of way. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I'm single. I don't even think about that.
I'm just trying to like provide some good energy, you know what I'm saying? For everybody to be just
you can have that.
You're already providing the shit. The only thing, like I said, the only thing I'm getting out of this conversation is that you miss her and you want her back. That's the only thing I'm getting out of this conversation right here.
I understand where he's coming from. He wants to show good in front of his son. You could do that in person. Just do it in person. Do not send a text message.
So I can't slide her DM say happy birthday.
No, no. Hey, Miss Savage. No. Hold on. You know what? No. You know what? I'm doing. Do it. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and do it. We encourage you to do it. No. Me and Miss Savage encourage you. Go and float your boat. You do that. Yeah, slide her DM in. Do it, bro. It might work out. Best of luck for you. Best of luck to you. Now, without that being said, we do have a special guest. Like I said.
All right, listen. If that's what y'all want me to do, I'll do it.
I am not agreeing.
You do what you want to do. It's a free world.
I'm coming from a woman's point. Do not send that text message.
And I'm coming from a perspective. It's like you want attention, so go ahead and send it to her. You want the attention, so do it.
It's not worth it. You got a girl. She got a man. Don't do it.
All right. I'm just trying to make sure. You know our
right, but we're telling you not to do it. Each time we tell you don't do it, you keep giving us a pushback. So go ahead and fucking do it. All right. Your old man, do it. We're telling you not to do it, but what you want to do anyway.
I didn't say I was going to do it.
Okay.
I'm just giving you advice.
And take
we're giving you advice.
Okay. All right.
Hey, shout out CDL on the bill. Don't do it, Brody. He's telling you what you gonna clap back on him too. Like, I should do it, CDL.
Ain't nobody clapping back.
All right, we're telling you don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do
it. It's coming from a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, don't do it.
We put a vote out. Put a vote out on Facebook. Should he reach out to his ex?
1, 2, 3. Look at 3 against 1. CDL just popped in and said, "Don't do it."
Yeah, we're not doing no damn poll about that shit. First of all, we get like 2 votes.
Don't do it.
We'll get about 2 votes from that shit. Yeah, no one cares about shit. Now, what we do care about is tonight's topic, which is Snoop.
I think my topic was
Doggystyle.
But go ahead.
That's what's up. Hey, you know what? The great thing about life is, man, you can, you know what I'm saying? You can actually start your own YouTube channel, man, and do that, bro.
All that shit. I'm not doing it. See, life brings life to the show. That's all I'm doing.
That's what's up. Good for you. But I you know what? I can do you one better though. I got somebody who can definitely bring life to this show right here, man. This woman right here, she is a beautiful spirit, a beautiful soul, and becoming a beautiful friend. And you know what I'm saying? So actually, be honest with you, I had a conversation with her when I first met her, when she did a kickback for the Atlanta Falcons this past summer. And we had a conversation and everything, and we started chopping it up. And I don't know how the hell this topic came up. I was extremely drunk. So I can remember if she started, I started.
What a surprise.
Anyway, with that being said, we started talking about Snoop Dogg versus Dr. Dre. So when I decided to have this topic right here, I'm like, you know what? We gotta have her on. So without further further delay, let's go ahead and bring on the one, the only, beautiful, magnificent Maggie T from Maggie T Productions. What's going on, boss?
Finally, I get to meet the twin. Hi, twin.
Hey.
Finally, he's on the show.
Right. I don't think I've been on here twice. Where you been, twin?
Well, I told him if I'm giving thanks for Thanksgiving, it's thanking him to finally showing up. That's what for damn sure.
I love it. I love it.
Hey, did you hear the conversation we were having, Maggie?
Yes. Well, I didn't see it all from the top, but just now. So
okay. All right. So real briefly, life. Can you let Maggie, because Maggie T, she's a life coach, explain to her your scenario and give and she gonna give her thoughts on it.
I was just asking. So for years, my ex-wife and our child's mother has been sending me Happy Father's Day texts every year. I don't respond. Every now and then she'll send me like a happy birthday text, whatever. I don't respond. You see what I'm saying? Or she'll send me like a gift. She'll say it's from our son, which I get that. Okay. So I present them a question like, how would you feel? How would you recommend, or how you feel about if on her birthday? I just send her an innocent happy birthday text.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna put it in my point of view because with me and my kid's father, we just decided just to be cordial with each other. It used to be where we couldn't stand one another for a good minute. But we've gotten to a point like all that back and forth is pointless for the kids. But with that though, it's really nothing because we don't go anywhere from that. It's just like a happy birthday. Okay, thank you. It's not sometimes I'll say happy birthday, old man, laugh out loud because he's older than me. And sometimes he'll miss my birthday and I don't care. You know, it's like if he says something, he says something, but it's really like a cut and dried, thank you, appreciate it. And I go on about my business. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So for me, I don't hold too much weight. It's pretty much what you do with that message. Like you said, you don't really
it's just a happy birthday, that's all.
So a simple appreciate it, thank you, and leave it at that. I don't think that's really inviting anything unless you come back with it. So then you can shut the shit down unless you want.
She would just say thank you. She would literally say thank you. That would be right. It.
So I don't see nothing physically wrong with it. Now, of course, I get it when you're with somebody and all that. Some people will have a problem with that, but that's where your security comes in at. Of course, this is me from the life coach side of things. You got to just have that security that your lady ain't gonna do shit. Like, I'm just being cordial. It's his birthday. He said something to me. I'm just being nice. That's it. You can see me text it. You can see that it's sent back if you have a problem with that. But like our communication is nothing past that. But hey, the kids, this, that, and the other. Like my daughter's on the way to his he's in Virginia. She's gonna be on the way. So I'm sure as hell gonna check in because she's miles and miles away. But I can talk to her. You know what I'm saying? And we might have a conversation or something. Maybe, hey, whatever.
I feel like that's different, though. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's different. Like, if it's for the kid, I get it. But just out the blue, I just feel like there's no need for him to have to do that. If she got a man, he got a girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know. I get being cordial in person, but like that's his ex.
No, this is over text. We don't even see each other like that. You know, it's just a text message for me, and then it's like it's on and done.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's opening a can of worms, but
if you take it there though, you really gotta like that's me saying happy birthday sexy or something like that. Then it's like
that's totally different. Exactly. That's totally different.
Exactly. Pictures of here, this is what I look like. Like
he never responded all these years, and all of a sudden he wants to respond. I just think it's kind of
like, why do you feel the need that you want to respond? I guess
because like I said, I've been very mean spirited to it the last few years. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure that our son, he understands me and her are cool. Miss Savage raises a good point. Aiden, he's not going to see the text message or whatever, but just for me and her to develop a good rapport. Just let her know, look, I'm cool with you. I ain't mad at you. Between me and you, we good. You know what I'm saying?
That's the piece I need to hear. Because it's like I just told you, me and him was like, I couldn't stand him. Like we really won because he cheated on me and all that kind of stuff. It was just a whole bunch of BS.
I don't know. I guess if it's me, I'm not sending my ex.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no fucking way. Yeah, no.
I'm not.
It's different if we have children. Now, if I'm fucking with somebody that we don't have any type of ties, now that's different. I don't have no business talking, sending a text message, but they have a child together. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes it now. Yeah, if I'm sending other exes happy birthday and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
that's gonna try to.
I mean,
If I go like happy birthday,
smiley
face, smiley face, smiley
right.
face. Yeah, that's a little. Yeah, I wouldn't do.
You know, you thinking about me, huh? Like,
yeah,
oh
exactly.
my god.
Oh,
That's
right up into that one. So there's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So I get
you,
those points of views on this.
Thank you, Maggie T. Hey.
Go ahead and do it.
I don't.
Yeah, no. Go ahead and do it. We're telling you. We're all three of us telling you. Right. Well, I can't speak myself. Go ahead and do it. See what happens.
I'm still standing on what I said.
No, go. Because the more we say no, the more he keeps on pushing back. So go ahead and do it. Just do the shit. Do it.
You know, the fact that she keeps
just do it.
Him and he's not saying anything. I guess she still genuinely cares in a way. Like, at least say something about you, son of a bitch. You know, I'm gonna say something. Happy birthday to you.
Nothing doesn't have to be toxic all the time between two exes. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm
especially when you have a child together. It can't be toxic.
I'm sick of toxic. I'm trying to live my best life in peace. And we arguing ass and we ain't even together. Get over it. But happy birthday.
I feel like there's something behind that. But you do you. At the end of the day,
do you? Or Miss RBG.
You're the one who goes to sleep at night.
Yeah.
Listen,
listen, live.
To go somewhere else. But if are you still attracted to or anything like that, or any feelings?
The fuck is that? What does that mean?
What is that?
Put his hand on
the Bible. Man, get the fuck out of here.
I'm not attracted to her. No, I do not miss her.
Oh, God.
No, I do not have feelings for her. I put that on God right here.
Okay.
It's just like I said, I'm just trying to be cordial. That's all.
Okay, good for you. Let us know how it works itself out.
Good
for you. Let us know how this works out. Let us know how it works out.
That's scary. You got two Bibles in your room.
You don't care.
You got to stack two Bibles on top of each other. That's pretty. You know, I don't think that's going to save you from the gates of whatever gates you think you're going through just because you got two Bibles up in your house.
Hey, CDL, don't worry about it. Just let him do it. He ain't listening. Let him do it.
Right.
Because at this point, he wants attention. So let him do it. Go ahead and do it, bro. Go ahead and do it. Let's know what happens. We spent 22 minutes and 40 seconds on this shit right now. We got to move
on there. Saying that, so hey.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal though. Here's the deal. And Maggie T, like I touched on. First of all, thank you for coming on. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. And one reason that I'm happy that you're on, well, not one reason, but one of many reasons I'm happy that you're on, is that you have not just the presence of Atlanta Falcons Nation, but you actually have the Candid Room with Maggie T. And the thing about the Candid Room with Maggie T is something spiritual. It's something emotional. And I was on it. I've been on there a couple of times. And while I've been on it, I've seen, the aura of it. I've seen the conversations of it and everything associated with the Candid Room and everything represents. It's truly a Candid Room. A virtual Candid Room where it's like a virtual lounge where we can go and just, seek, whether it be, with meditation, with cosmic, and be yourself and have grown folk talk. And what I've been doing is I've been watching replays of it, not just the episodes where I was on, but other episodes that you have done as well. And what I take out of that, once I see it, I incorporate those teachings and just, that like the talk, the grown folk talk that we do on there. Well, I've been on there. I've only been there a couple of times, y'all. So, but the times I have been on there, I've tried to incorporate into my life. Like, hey, everything is laid back. Everything's going to be okay. Everything is cool. Don't sweat stuff. And just, enjoy life. And just, get in touch with your mental and your spiritual. Now, as far as you actually, you're the curator of the Candid Room. Whenever you do the Candid Room, and then once it's done, once it's completed, what are your thoughts going through your head each and every time that show is completed right there? Because I want you to actually tell the audience about the Candid Room and let them know that, hey, it's a dope show.
You know what I like about after the show, but basically the whole concept, like you said, is I'm a life coach, mental health awareness coach, where I incorporate just, we can talk about all kinds of damn topics, but the purpose of my topics at the end of the day is like, let's say you're having a bad time or your sex life is bad and your relationship is going some way, type of way. I'm the one to help you sit down and analyze. And it's like, let's look at yourself. What are the things that you did or what are the things that person did? Let's at the same time, because I also do couples counseling with my therapy, counseling.
Mhm.
A lot of time it's about communication, and it's just a lot of things that goes on. So, but I always have people point the fingers back at themselves and take accountability, at the end of it. And then you get pretty much a lesson from it. Where people, what I like to see is people interacting in the chats, male, females, that feels open to be vulnerable and say, hey, I went through this such and such and such. I'm just in a breakup. I'm going through this. And it's just the feedback after that, because people be like, man, I learned some. I checked in today. I got a lot from it. Even after the show, we have our after hours.
Mhm.
Even if it's a spicy conversation. I think we was talking about, I forgot what we were just talking about, but it can be spicy conversations, but at the end of the day, you still feel good. Like, damn, okay. Well, now maybe I can go and please my lady or something like that, because I've learned a few tips and trades of maybe I do ignore her. That's why she's going over there to somebody else. So just the feedback from it is what I think about. So it's like, if I can touch one person from that episode, and I don't look at numbers, it's like those numbers will come. But if those people are repeating and coming back, that's big for me. It's like I did something right. So
For sure. That's what's up.
And we
And
sip wine and drink, it's
yeah, do our thing, do our thing.
smoke a cigar, it's like it's in a lounge. So
Right, right.
Mhm.
And the great thing about the Candid Room is that once you're in it, you are a gracious host. You know what I'm saying? You give a level of peace and calm to anybody who goes on there. Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up Cosmic, who is also a dope dude, a dope contributor, and I'm getting to know outside of the actual social media platform. So, anybody, if you can, you know what I'm saying, check out the Candid Room with Maggie T. Last week it wasn't on though. What was up with that?
That was my fault. I didn't really plan it, and then of course I ended up going out that night. No, that's what it was. It was my homegirl's birthday.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, so yeah. So, but you look like you were having an amazing time,
Oh
an
man,
unbelievable
but
time.
no, surprisingly,
Karaoke, all that. Oh my
it was
god, damn, look
90s
at her.
music. It was like 90s R&B. So you already know. I was like, okay, now this the vibe. It was an older crowd and everything else. So that was the vibe. And then I went out. I host this, not host it, but I promote this another R&B night where it's live music, like a live band and singer. So that was Saturday night. So I'll be back in December. I said because of the holidays, I'm just gonna restart in December.
Okay, and I believe that the next episode, and correct me if I'm wrong, we were talking about well, I keep saying you and Cosmic. We're going to talk about your kinks. Is that
Right.
what it was? Okay, all
Right.
right.
Like basically your kinks that are quite might not be considered sexual. So it's like your mini kinks that some people like just to look at feet pictures or
Yeah, my foot fetish.
I don't know. It's just weird things like this. I wear a collar, I like these right here. That's something for me that I like. And I see somebody else. So it's just certain, materials, something that enhances something for you. That's not necessarily the physical body, is what I mean. So your kinks and things like that. So safe words is what we're gonna be talking about.
Which they didn't know what
You
safe
have
word
no question. No, like me in life. Me in life, I've never had to use no damn safe word like "stop, girl." That say I've never had. Like,
We're gonna
I'm
be
not
talking
going
about
to
safe words, Miss Savage.
I had to school him on that.
Yeah, no, never had to do it.
Because Debo, like I do watch y'all show too, so and everything else. So I was like, you know what, I want to.
They're so green for guys that be talking about sexual stuff all the time, especially this one above me.
Okay, first of all, what's green mean? What's green mean? Like we talk about, what's green? You got so green. What does that mean?
Meaning the way y'all talk about certain things, you would think you knew what safe word meant. You know what I'm saying? But y'all didn't know what safe word meant.
Hey, let me tell you something. I've never, before you brought it up the other night, and on top of that, I've never had a conversation with any women who are even brought up safe words. So it must be a cultural thing. Because I ain't never heard that shit before.
That doesn't mean you're doing it in the bedroom.
It's a type of lifestyle that a lot of
people thank you for clarifying that, Maggie. Because me and life was like, she brought that shit on. What the fuck?
Not all the time, but most of the time, there's a lot of people in the lifestyle that like that.
I mean, it depends if you want to try something new in the bedroom. That's all. If you don't try something new in the bedroom,
I
that's what
wouldn't
you.
knock it. I'm telling you, I wouldn't knock it. It just I don't know
You know
what
what
you
I'm
got to
saying?
do.
Well, no, I'm open to it. I just know what the fucking safe word is. Now I know. Miss Savage let me and him know. Like, I just want to make sure that the next woman I'm with, I'm like, do you know what fucking safe word is? Because I'm gonna say a safe word, and if you keep doing the shit you're doing, I'm gonna chew the fuck out. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
That's what
So,
we're
so
gonna.
instead of me saying stop, bitch, I'm like, I should be like cornbread. Cornbread.
That's
If
your
that's what you
safe
want your
word,
safe
though.
word to be,
That's your safe word. It
Right.
can't-
But what if I say a safe word and she keeps doing shit?
Well, then she's disrespecting your boundaries.
yeah,
then.
she's disrespecting you. Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
You don't want
Okay.
that. You want to be with somebody.
Right. Right. But my point is, I wouldn't know until it happens.
You want to be with somebody that is not selfish either.
Right.
No, here's the thing. All right, my
Hold on. Life. My bad. One quick point. Okay. Let's say, all right. Let's say somebody's all right. Let's say there's some shit going down in my bedroom that I'm not agreeing with, and my safe word is cornbread. Cornbread, and she keeps doing what she's doing. Now I could be like, instead of me saying cornbread, I'm like, stop, bitch. If I scream, stop, bitch. Someone outside is gonna hear that shit and know something's going on. If I'm screaming cornbread, they're not gonna know what the fuck's going on.
I'm fighting, naked or not. I'm fighting. Like, hello, safe word, or we gonna stop that shit. Like, and I ain't gonna fuck with.
So yeah, so these safe words don't matter.
Just don't be nobody that's gonna put you in a misery situation.
You just gotta be with somebody trusted. You just can't be off the street.
But Maggie, you're not. Fuck no. Yeah,
I'm just saying,
you're not going to know until you're in that situation.
Right.
If that person is trusted or not.
Right. Well, no, you'll.
Hey, everybody! I promise we're going to snoop and drain a little bit, but we'll get to that in a second, y'all. Come on.
Yeah. God forbid we don't stay on topic ever.
I said that. I said we probably not going to be on topic, but that is a good topic, though.
But no, that's no. Okay, so life. But am I not right? If I'm sitting screaming cornbread, and she keep doing the shit she's doing that I don't like, and it's causing me physical harm, and the homies outside or anybody outside is walking by this here and crazy nigga screaming cornbread, think about, oh, that nigga crazy. That's when we saying, stop, bitch. Now, if you see say stop, bitch, they're like, what the fuck? Something going on that motherfucker, and I'm going to get help from the outside.
I mean, you can't be with nobody you can't trust to safe word.
Right.
It goes back to what I said. You're not going to know until they put in that situation.
Because I'm going to say that I know Devo Life was saying, I'm going to call you Life. But my thing is, when I'm talking about safe words, I'm already establishing that conversation with you. Like, look, this is my kink. This is what I like. This is what,
right.
Of course, right. My thing is, I'm sort of a dominatrix, if you will. So I do like, restraints and things like
restraint,
that.
handcuffs, all that good stuff.
So, but I'm already at that point where we've been there before. Not maybe that exactly, but we've had that conversation. Mm-hmm. Like, hell yeah, I would try that. And it's like, okay. And then I ask certain questions. So what happens, and leading me up to the point that it's okay, because you still are in a vulnerable place if you're things are happening. You can't get loose.
I want to be handcuffed. That's
yeah. So
if I'm handcuffed, I'm gonna have a safe word.
Right.
You're gonna handcuff me and I trust you with the key.
Can't no safe word save you. Can't no safe word save. If that nigga want to do some shit to you and you handcuffed, good luck with that. You know
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's my point.
Trust the guy with the handcuffs, though. No, I'm not gonna just let anybody handcuff me.
No, it's not anybody, any type of thing. Mm-mm.
No, it's not.
No, at all.
All right.
Let me ask you a question. All right, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question right quick. So you can trust somebody all you want to.
Right.
All right. That motherfucker can handcuff your ass or do whatever, but the very second they feel like doing something, they can handcuff you and walk the fuck away. Then what? Ain't no fucking safe word. Be like, I'm not gonna say cornbread. All of a sudden, the goddamn handcuffs release.
Look,
or the shackles release. I'm fucked.
That's the wrong person.
I'm gonna be yelling or bumping, because hopefully my feet still release so I can, hey, get the fuck me out.
I know how to slip out some handcuffs.
Break the window.
I'll just slip out some handcuffs.
Break a window? How are you gonna break a window, Maggie? You're in the goddamn bed.
Whoever hear me out, or hey Siri, call my people. You know what I'm saying? Something.
No, I never thought about that. That's a good idea.
Phone in the room,
that's an awesome. That's a good idea. That could prevent that.
But my thing is, look, if I fucking can't trust you already, and I'm having sex with you, and you're in my face and all that, then now I might be female, but I fight dudes at points. Like I had to fight my
fight dudes.
big swole brother who's about this tall, and I had to fight his ass. Like, if I could do that,
first of all, you're tall as hell too. So
right, and I'm tall as hell too.
Yeah.
Listen, I would just ask them for their wallet so I can hide it. That way, the mother can't leave until he uncuff my ass.
Right.
I'm gonna need some collateral before you cuff me. Okay, give me some collateral, and then I'll let you cuff me.
I got certain people that got my.
You're not going to hold on. You're not going to do that. If you send trust somebody, you're not going to send ask them for no damn money.
I got friends, close friends that got my location too,
money.
And my children, and they're grown. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean,
I have my safety.
Okay, no. You know what? I just thought about what you said, Miss Savage. That's a good point. Before I do anything, you know what I'm saying? I got, matter of fact, I'll go with that. But look, I'm going to send a text message. Hey, y'all, if y'all don't hear from me in 2 hours, call the cops. And that'll take care of all that shit. If y'all don't hear from me in 2 hours, call the fucking court. If I don't text you cornbread, call the cops. And you know what I'm saying? All that shit. No, I'm not. If you don't hear from my ass in 2 hours, call the cops. What? But at the same time, you know what? No, not 2 hours, because it might be, you know what I'm saying, a very, very erotic situation where, you know what I'm saying. So if you don't hear from me in 12 hours, call the cops.
Life has done a lot of role playing. What would be your safe word in all the role playing that you have done?
Keys. Keys. Get the car keys. If you start doing some shit on life, get your keys to the fuck out. Keys.
Get the fuck on. That's right.
That's just what. Why? I mean, what? This goes to Maggie T and Miss Savage. Instead of the whole safe word, and why not just have sex? You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta have the handcuffs and all this stuff?
No, we're talking about some. They're talking about some shit, some dominatrix type shit. Some like this ain't no average sex type shit. This is like some tied up shit. Like tie me up and bound me type shit.
Yeah, like, you know what?
I don't know. Life played the master.
You know, like whatever floats your boat and get your rocks.
You want to tell us that story one more time, Life?
No.
It sounded like you needed a safe word when you played that one.
Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this shit right here. That's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Miss Savage. She's talking about misery. I always think about misery. Look at shit.
Don't be caught in some misery or some get out type shit. Life, I'm speaking to you. Don't get caught.
The reason me and Life are talking. Well, now I'm gonna talk about Life. You know, I don't know. I'm just assuming. I'm not making no assumption. I've never been handcuffed before. I've never been tied and bound and gagged before. I've never done none of that before. So, you know what I'm saying? When y'all saying shit like safe word, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, but what if safe word doesn't work? What if some shit like that, like we just said a little bit ago about Stephen King's Misery? I'm not gonna sit laying on a damn bed and some girl taking fucking 2x4 between my legs. No, this ain't going down like that.
I can say, though, I have asked the question of my partners before, and a lot of people aren't with it though. So I have to see if you are cool with that first before I even entertain that. I'll just say, hey, what do you think about this?
Is that a deal breaker?
I don't want to be tied up. I don't want, So
it's
not cool with it.
Is that a deal breaker?
No. That
should be a deal breaker.
Everyday thing. It's just one of those spicy nights. You don't had you a few good ones. You smoked a good one, and like y'all trying to be adventurous. It's like, you know what? I don't bought these. But
it would be a disappointment. It would be a disappointment.
Mm-hmm. No, it wouldn't be, because there's more ways to have sex.
More ways.
Great.
I'm asking myself, because, like I said, there might be a situation. And the internet's undefeated. So somebody might be watching this shit right here, but Debo Vibes never done this shit before. I'm gonna be the first one, and she gonna be like, okay, well, let's do. I just gotta make sure I gotta be prepared. That's all I'm doing. That's why I'm getting this advice from y'all, man. Shit.
I can only speak about myself. All right, nigga. All right, look. I'm 50 years old. I'm done with all that shit. All the whole what the fuck what they talking about shit. Whatever. We gonna fuck or not. I'm all this other kind of shit and safe words and getting bound up and all kind of shit. No. We ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's up?
No, you gotta be open to it though, because it might broaden your horizons, bro. It might make you, you know what I'm saying. It might do things to you that be like, you know what I'm saying, make you feel young again, type shit. You never know.
It doesn't have to be you handcuffed.
Yeah, it could be anything.
What else could it be?
You handcuff your partner.
Whatever your heart desires.
No. What?
Role playing before. Y'all both talked about role playing like not even 3 episodes ago. That's something like other than just fucking in the bed.
Right, but we're talking about role playing that we're not bound and gagged and handcuffed and shit, where we have restraint.
You need to stay
where we can walk away from the situation.
Like,
I got
use your imagination.
It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Well, I can't say this. I can't say this. No, I'm gonna say it. Never mind. Go ahead.
No.
You know what I'm saying, nigga? Shit.
No.
Here you go.
Hey, Dre. Hey, shout out to my homeboy Dre. Dre. Hey, before we continue, Dre. That's my brother from another mother right here. I told him to come on. Me and Dre talked for like an hour earlier. I'm like, man, we have a good conversation about Dre and about Dr. Ray and Snoop. And he was like, okay, man, I'm feeling it, man. I said, the Chronicle Doggystyle, man, we have, and now he look at him. He said, what the fuck I walk into? You know what I'm saying? So we'll get to it in a second. Dre, I promise we'll get to it in 1 second, bro.
You walked into life changing the topic as he normally does.
No, so I will say this. The role play, I get that because for Maggie T, I know she probably knows I kind of get down with the white girls, you know what I'm saying? So
kind of.
Yeah, so this is one experience I had where this one white girl, where she wanted me to be Rodney King, you know what I'm saying? And she'd be like the LAPD and shit. So we kind of did some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So that was pretty cool. I got down with that.
That's a little different.
I got down with
it.
You know
what?
Officer.
Wait, did you hear that really? I know I did not just hear that.
Yeah.
She wanted to be the police, and you were supposed to be Rodney King.
No, she wanted to be. She was the police. I was Rodney King. You know what I'm saying? That yeah. You know what I'm saying? Went down. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so dead right now, yo.
I mean, Maggie's not here. Maggie's not here in approval. So you know what I'm saying? She's up there saying something. You know what I mean? So shit.
Disrespectful. That's all I'm saying. As long as it wasn't disrespectful.
So listen, no, she wanted to be like LAPD Chief Gerald Gates. And that was Rodney King. And you know, she got the nice stick out, you know what I'm saying? And you know.
I know you lying. I know you lying. You lying like a motherfucker. You lying so bad right now. Your nose is about to grow like Pinocchio.
I believe it. From what I heard.
Yeah. So with that, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. No way. There's no way. And then let me get this straight. She called you the N-word.
She called you N-word, didn't she?
Y'all said that, not me.
We're asking you. We're asking you. We're asking.
I can't remember. I can't recall. We ain't getting the shit beat out of you. A lot of stuff.
Okay, I get it. You can't recall because you get beat shit beat out. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Well, you know what? I was not in agreement because I was thinking of a naughty way, but getting beat up and stuff, I don't know.
But then,
okay, no. Time out. No. Okay, go ahead.
But then I beat her up, if you know what I mean.
You're so bullshit.
All right. Okay.
But
this is going. Okay.
Beat it up. Hey.
This clearly is that clearly did not happen.
The chronic dog is.
All right.
So yeah, no. Before we get to Maggie T, you said something that you were thinking of something a little more erotic and something more sensual. What were you thinking about? When we said Rodney King in the officer, what are you thinking about?
Anything erotic or sensual
it was one time. It kind of reminded me when I role played before. This is when my ex was training to be a fighter for the cab. Okay. And now he didn't wear the outfit because of course you can't be coming home with all that kind of stuff, but that helmet was on. And it came in, it was a damsel in distress type of situation. It's like, oh my God, the house is on fire, save me. And it's like, oh yeah, all right.
I can totally see that. I'm like Mitch over there playing
like, yeah, I'm gonna put out this fire. It's like,
oh yeah, personal baker. It's all to the G.
Okay.
First of all, okay, with that, okay. So
the personal baker shit is weird, man. That's wild.
Okay. Well, first of all, as we talked about, I'm submissive. I do the fuck out. I do what my lady tells me to do. She told me I work for Bank of America, and she never said that, but I work for a bank. I work for a bank, and she wanted me to keep my club, my little,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, shirt and tie on and shit,
Yeah.
and be her personal bank. She wanted this. Don't get misconstrued. She wanted this shit. I was like, what? I was being submissive. So she wanted me to stay in full uniform while I please her, and she nutted like a motherfucker.
Okay.
What you want me to say? I'm done. No, I'm not going to.
As you said, do you like this deposit?
How did no? She said what she said. She said she was like, I really, really need this deposit to go through. I said I can make the deposit go through. She said you can make shit. He said, and she was like, you can make it. Again, it's not me, it's her. You know what I'm saying? Let me give her. I will give you her number. You call her ass up and you tell her she's stupid. I'm just doing what the fuck she told me to do. And she was like, so,
Bank of
Role
America.
playing is being a little corny though. It is a little bit because you act like you in a porn or something. So they're over the top with their acting. It's like, yeah, I'm coming here to be the big man today, And so I actually recorded one of them before, but you still got it. But it's you're kind of over the top.
You still got it.
This is not a real life
You
scenario.
still got it.
You're so stupid.
I don't still have it.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Hell no, I deleted that when I was done with that one. Get that out of everything you got.
You got to. I just erased a lot of my stuff out of my phone just recently.
Well, okay, why? Let me ask this question.
Hey, Rob, what's going on with you, Rod? Man, Investment Rob, what's up, bro?
Sorry, we're not talking about the chronic right now.
Hold up.
Clearly.
What? Hold up.
What?
Why do women do that? Why do they erase shit? Okay, why the fuck you record it then if you wanted to have it erased? I don't get that shit.
I didn't say I had anything on recorded on. Me personally, I had to clean up my phone. I just cleaned out a lot of stuff that I didn't need in there no more.
That's the first thing women do. She'll like erase. You need to erase that. Why?
Listen, I'm not like these dudes out here that
I don't want to. I'm not gonna watch somebody I'm not fucking with no more.
Right, and I'm not out here taking just naked pictures and storing them in my phone to send it to the next dude.
No.
I'm just there's no point for me to do all that.
I'm not going back to watch that. Unless
I'm not storing pics in my phone like
to myself, that's different. But you in that with me and I don't talk to you no more and I don't even want to talk to you. No, I don't want that in my phone.
Yeah, I don't need any of that. And I don't need pictures of myself either.
But it's different for men and women though. Yeah, I probably keep a collection and look proud.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure the men keep a collection.
You go back and look at her ass and it's like I remember the day.
Pornhub.
Listen,
you never, Maggie, you never been on porn. Well, no, I can't just Maggie. Miss Savage, have been on porn before?
No.
Okay, somebody's asking. Okay, just make sure. Okay, all right.
Somebody's asking us if we've been on there.
Well, no. Let's proceed.
Me personally, my body has not been on there.
No, my body has never been on there.
Okay, yeah.
No, and that's the reason why you don't send pictures out. Because, somebody might put that shit up.
I mean, if I send pictures, just some titties or something like that, or whatever. It's like
just your face ain't being shown. I don't ever show my face.
Certain things like certain angles you have to do. Your face ain't in it anyway. So you can say whoever pussy it is, it ain't mine. At the end of the day. At the end of the day.
Now we'll say you have received them, them dick pics, and then when the dick actually shows up, it don't look like the picture, and you're like, what the fuck is that? That's not what you sent me. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta send out the door. Be like, go get me the one that you sent.
See, I knew it. I just knew coming on this show it's gonna be just people.
I'm just saying.
Come on to the candy room. This what started the conversation, people. We can get ready to get into this conversation.
Men have a tendency. Why you not here?
Well, actually, people in the comments like this is way better than talking about the chronic.
I don't know why you're not your head at me, life. I'm just speaking the truth.
So it's just all about dicks to you, huh? It's just all about the dick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all about dicks to me.
It's
Since
all
when
about,
has it always just been all about dicks to me on this show?
No, that you always said the dude who was uncircumcised. You told him to get the hell out.
Exactly. I like what I like. I don't like an uncircumcised penis. I don't know how you can't get that through your skull.
Man, look,
my story don't ever change, nor does my answer.
Look,
I'm just saying.
But all right, so this dude, he sends you a dick pic, and then you see the real thing. It's not what he advertised.
It was a joke. It was
Okay.
a joke. Me and her were joking. Me and Maggie was joking back and forth. It was a joke.
All right.
I'm saying, y'all men tend to keep pics all the time in the phone, who they probably send out multiple
Hey,
people.
yeah,
Okay,
for sure. So let's go ahead and talk about the topic right quick.
so
Yeah.
we're saying it was a
Let's
joke.
get
Look,
into
I
it.
tell every woman
Let's
I'm
get
very
into it,
average.
man.
I tell them,
Look,
I tell
we're
that's
gonna
the
take
first
to the
thing I
candy
tell them. I'm
room.
average.
We're gonna take to the
What?
candy room.
Yeah, this.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Absolutely. We'll
We'll
bring to the
take to the
candid
candy
room,
room.
y'all.
You know what I'm saying,
Everybody
Miss
needs a
Average?
You know what I'm saying? We'll bring to the candid room, but before we talk, you know
Average.
what I'm saying, we'll have, you know what I'm saying,
Average.
we'll have
Average.
Yeah,
Cosmic do a
I tell them off
meditation
the bat
for
I'm
us, you know what I'm
average.
right.
saying? Cosmic will do a
I don't give
meditation
them no
for us.
false advertising.
Well, speaking of cards, I'm gonna send him the link so he can tune in.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't have it on Saturday
Maybe,
Cut.
I'm trying to
Either?
say
You
out
don't have it in the candid room right now.
Hmm.
We're about having it in Savagely and Cut. Are we just forgetting
No,
about
no,
that?
well,
You ain't sent the invite.
no, we brought one. No,
Oh, shit.
this is gonna be
You
on the
didn't send
candid.
the
No,
invite.
it's gonna be on the candid room because the candid room is this is what brought this conversation right here. So clearly, we're gonna bring it to the candid room.
Oh no, look. You
Oh,
sent the
okay,
invite.
so all right.
But you know, we go on.
So just screw Savagely and Cut right now, right?
We be neck and neck with each other because like last night I went off around 10ish, so that's why I was a little late to your show. So
Oh, we
just let
started
me
late
know
anyways with that whole
particularly
new
that I'm on that
StreamYard
show
shit.
tonight. I'll make sure I cut off on time. I normally go an hour and a half, but I had a lot of guests on last night, so it went a little long. So just let me know.
No. We started late last night anyways because the whole StreamYard switchover. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Yeah,
That shit was crazy.
It's all this new stuff. I don't like it.
But I get Mitch in his feelings because he
on
ain't been
that.
asked to be on my show, and he's been on your show twice. So I get it that you want to be in your feelings right now, Mitch, and only talk about Maggie's show. But it's all good. It's all good. You know
Debo
what I'm saying?
vibes.
Okay, Miss Savage, you insulted Debo Vines and told him that he would look good with eyelashes. Okay, that's not cool.
I didn't insult him. It was a joke. If y'all motherfuckers can't take no jokes at this time, there's a real serious problem right now. And I was not the only one that was joking. It was a joke. Everybody know Debo Vines ain't wearing no motherfucking eyelashes. He had asked if the show was if it was only for women, and we had said no. And then I had asked him, "Would you like some eyelashes in your Christmas stocking?"
Damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So.
Oh, is that what this is about right now? This whole little. You feeling salty because I asked you if you wanted some eyelashes for Christmas?
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
I didn't bring that shit up, so why you bringing me up for? I didn't say that shit. He said that shit.
I'm just asking. That's all.
It
was a joke.
No, she said you being salty because you didn't mention her show, but you missing Maggie T's show.
No, I'll say it again. I'm bringing up a candid room because a candid room has started this conversation right here. Now, with that being said, so
okay.
it was. Let's see here. It had to be. I want to say winter of 90. God damn, winter time of 92.
I can sleep at night.
December of 92. No, December. I forgot what year it was. It was either January 93, February 93, whatever the case may be. All right, so Maggie T in Vegas, there used to be a high school still there. But in my senior year of high school, I opted to go to another school, and it was a trade school called ATTC, right? And essentially you learn trade and boost your GPA up. Thing about it is everybody got to go to that school, so it doesn't matter what school you went to. So imagine like one high school. Imagine like a trade school here in Atlanta, right? But you got people from Mays, you got people from Tri-Cities, you got people from, you know what I'm saying, Douglas, all that, you know what I'm saying, they're all going to the same place. So that's what it was. So I remember one time, it was lunchtime, and I was eating, you know what I'm saying, chilling with homies and everything like that. And I was drinking a shitload of goddamn fruit punch. You know, they were sending that bootleg fruit punch and shit. So I had to take a piss. So I went to the bathroom, right? As I go to the bathroom, taking my piss and everything, it smelled like weed. And somebody's in that motherfucker smoking weed. All right? Somebody smoking the fuck out of weed type shit.
That's Chaparral?
No, ATTC.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at ATTC.
When did you go to ATTC?
My senior year of high school.
You went and did a trade at ATTC?
Yeah, I went to ATTC in the mornings and went to Shop in the afternoons.
Oh.
Yeah.
What trade did you do at ATTC?
God damn. It was horticulture. Mac, actually, I went there. It was I did horticulture. Will did all that. So I go in there. I go in the bathroom. Some dude is sitting here smoking the fuck out of weed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. And the reason I'm bringing it up, I'm getting my piss on. All of a sudden, this nigga was like, he says, "Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks." He's like rapping, "Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks." So I'm like, okay, this nigga high as fuck. He on one, whatever case may be. He walk out, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He walk out. He had one of them old school Sony Walkmans on. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't hear the music, but he was here. He heard the music. He's like, man, homeboy, you don't know about nothing about that Chronic. I like the Chronic. What the fuck? He's like, yeah, man, this new tape came out. He said tape. You know what I'm saying? When I see, you know what I'm saying? His new tape, man, Dr. Dre, the Chronic. So he gives it to me. I put it on. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Now, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, damn. Okay. And then so other people around, you know what I'm saying? I started, you know what I'm saying, asking my homies, like, man, y'all know about Dre? They're like, hell yeah, Dre the Chronic. You know what I'm saying? So I started listening to it, you know what I'm saying? All that, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, let me ride. Of course, you know, it's nothing but J thing, stuff like that. And by me doing that, I found out this is a banging ass song. This whole CD banging. Well, tape banging, you know what I'm saying? So, and that was my introduction right there to the Chronic, Dr. Dre's Chronic, right there. So I'm gonna ask y'all, but I'm gonna start with our guest right here, Maggie. What was your intro to Chronic? You were a little bit younger though.
I was a little bit younger.
You were youngin. You were a youngin. You were young. What was your intro to Chronic back in the day?
Back in the day, it was like back when music videos was actually being played on music channels, and then it's back when well at one point we didn't have cable, but we had like public TV channels and stuff like that, regular TV channels. And it used to be a show called, remember, it was like Planet Rocks, or one show was the Planet Rocks and one show was RL, or I can't remember it no more, but they came back to back, and it was just music videos. This is back when we had cassette tapes, videotapes, and all that kind of stuff. So shoot, I found a song I like, I'm recording it, I'm gonna play it back.
Before I'm sorry, Maggie. Rod's asking, it's the Candid Room with Maggie T. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
He's asking. Okay, yeah. So Rod, it's the Candid Room with a K.
Uh-huh.
All right, the Candid Room with Maggie T. He said he's gonna use the platforms to show love to you.
Thank you.
Wow, can you show love to Savagely Uncut too while you at it?
Put that in your search as well.
Says
put that in search.
Over here don't want to put a shout out to Savagely Uncut on this show.
I was reading the comments.
Maggie, you getting all the love tonight.
Go ahead, Maggie.
So,
matter of fact, hold on. Wait, was you?
Because that's all you've been talking about this whole time.
Was you in
Maggie? Because I love me some Maggie. I give her a lot of love last night.
She did.
For sure. That's what's up.
What?
Now you was in Atlanta. You've been in Atlanta your whole life, right? Okay, so all right. And so 92, 93, you're about 8, 9 years old.
Probably around, yeah. I was born in 85, whatever that is equivalent to. I ain't doing the math today, so.
You're about 8, 8 years old. 8 years old.
Yeah, so music videos was just, how I found things out. Or of course you walking down, like people bumping their music loud outside. This is when people was still kind of just getting out, and they'll stop it. Like you'll go to a park and it's a block party, So, and it wasn't just Atlanta music being played. It was definitely a lot of West Coast, sometimes East. Like music was just crazy then, as far as the hip hop industry. Of course, R&B too and all that. But it was something about when that album came out, and then Doggystyle after that in 93. And it was just like, man, they pretty much got it on lock, as far as what was going on. And that's the reason why I wore the plaid today too, because
I see with the plaid, yeah, okay.
A lot of plaid colors.
Dubside, yeah.
Going on. I used to love seeing Ice Cube and all them. Just that was just like a big era for all of us. Good music. So music videos, cassette tapes, and then when you can go to a record store and go buy things and things like that. So yeah, I used to be like, can we get this? Even though it was stuff I couldn't listen because I'm at like 8, 9 years old. But it's like, fuck that, I mean, I had older cousins bigger cousins, so I'll go to my big mama house, and they playing it and having a good time. What is that? And they smoking weed. Like smoking weed is like a pastime in my mama's side of the family. So you might have all the uncles and they got a little room back there where everybody's smoking, and they come out red-eyed and ready to eat. So music playing. So yeah, I used to have all that kind of stuff. So it's like I just was introduced to it because I just love music for one thing, and people was in school listening to. We was badass kids, listening to stuff we shouldn't really be listening to.
Right.
We was watching, kids shit, but we was also listening to other stuff, when we was like 8 or 9. So now, but when you look back at it, some of these songs you play back, it's like, damn.
Like, damn, hell no. Nah.
Singing that out loud, and some of these songs, like, I didn't even realize. And now I'm a dope. I understand it a lot more. But
right. And the cool thing about the Chronic, in my opinion, is that Dr. Dre, and I spoke to my homie Dre that you saw a second ago up here. We were discussing it. Dr. Dre's The Chronic gave exposure to other rappers.
Right.
It was still Dr. Dre The Chronic, right? But then he had, of course, Snoop, on there. But then Snoop brings on Corrupt, Daz, RBX. You know what I'm saying? All the later Rage. You know what I'm saying? So he's bringing in. So it's like the Chronic was like an outlet to bring in other death row rappers onto it on this dope ass album right here. So I feel you on that right there. Miss Savage, we was both in Chaparral when the Chronic went down. When you first first of all, let me ask you a question. What's your favorite song other than Number G Thing? Okay, I get it. Number G Thing, the best rap in my opinion, the rap joint of the 1990s. What Dr. Dre joint was your favorite, and what exposed you to Dr. Dre for the first time as you remember?
I don't know if I have a favorite because I've always been a Snoop Dogg fan. When the movie Deep Cover came out is when I fell in love probably with Dr. Dre. Then because and Snoop Dogg actually was, I think, on that. I want to say it was on that soundtrack too. But when I heard him with the song Deep Cover, I guess the theme song or whatever, when I saw that movie. But that was probably when I actually started liking Dre. But I've always been a Snoop Dogg fan. So for me, you can't compare the two. They're both in their own little atmosphere. But I don't really have a favorite by Dr. Dre because I've always been a Snoop Dogg fan. If I was to go off the Chronic album, it'd probably be like Let Me Ride.
That's
Rat-tat-tat, you know what I'm saying? And then Number G Thing. There's only like maybe 4 or 5 songs on that Chronic that compared to what Snoop has to offer. But I mean, if anything exposed Dr. Dre is probably the movie when Deep Cover came out, in that soundtrack.
That's another way from the movies was, the soundtracks of these movies. And then of course when me was being a kid, on field trips and stuff like that, folks got their cassette tape. Here, listen to this, play this.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
This man.
That's probably what it was for me, But like I said, I'll always be a Snoop fan before I be a Dre fan. So
I had my little Walkman.
Yeah, the Walkman. That's how, what I'm saying.
The Walkman, of course.
For
the
sure.
boombox, of course.
All that. Life, man. What say you about the Chronic? And then we'll talk about, Doggystyle, what Doggystyle did in the fall time of '93. And Doggystyle was important to me. But what about you, Life? Because, let me rephrase, because the Chronic came out, I was in high school, right? Doggystyle came out when I was in college. And Maggie, if you knew me and my brother, Angie did, we were two totally different people. Me and my brother.
That's something like me and my
from college, from high school to college.
Okay.
So you look at things differently. In high school, we were square. We were just, what I'm saying? Like he said, the brothers. People call us the brothers. And I don't know if you know, but we were square. We were that square. I go to California, and within 2 months, I'm smoking Chronic. You know what I'm saying? Drinking 4 shit like that. So we'll talk about it in a second. What say you, Life? What impression does the Chronic have on you? And when was the first time you heard it? Man, you boys smoking Chronic when shit. When I went to Mount Sac, hell yeah, shit.
I can't
Man,
see
they had some joints in there. I love the funkadelic stuff they had on the Chronic. You know what I'm saying? I like that right there. You know what I mean? But I
that Parliament field, that little Parliament field they had going on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I gotta go and let me ride. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Dre Day. You know what I'm saying? And that junk right there. Hey, I'm about to. I gotta pause real quick. I'm gonna take my party out to the car. When I see Maggie T smoking, I gotta smoke too, but I can't smoke in my building.
So
So
they,
I'm about to take. Hey, let me ask you, Miss Savage. You said you've never been on Pornhub before, right?
No,
Who is Sneaky Link Savage?
I have no idea. The hell? Why the fuck would I know that?
All right, just checking. All right, that's what's
The
up.
fuck kind of question is that?
That's what's up.
Right.
Hey,
You know,
well, Court,
savage goes. A lot of
even
people
if
use
she's
the word
on there, she
savage, right?
won't get on there. If I was to ever be on there, I'll have a mysterious name and I'll have a mask on.
what would be
You
your
get
Pornhub
recognized
name?
me.
What would be your
You wouldn't
Pornhub name, Maggie
recognize me
T?
because I'm too big. You know, people like, hold on, is that Maggie T on? Is she from Atlanta? No, no.
Right, that part right
All right.
there.
So no, but no,
Okay.
seriously. So I'm gonna go with Let Me Ride.
Okay.
Um, and of course, you know, but G thing. But I already told people it's like I always say that Snoop Dogg Doggystyle was the greatest debut album of all time.
Me too.
Right.
I say the same thing.
That's what I always say. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
I wasn't. I mean, the Chronic. What's that joint called? Make My Shit the Chronic. Like that song. I like that joint. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the name
Uh-huh.
of it. But nah. I mean, Debo Vaz asked me. I'm gonna go with Let Me Ride. I mean, you know, I mean, rolling my 6'4". You don't get no. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Me too. I
Yeah.
said let me ride too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's my joint right there. But yeah, I'm gonna take this party outside. Give me like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna go back to the studio, and Demo Vox let me back in. We can chop it up some more.
That's cool. That's what's up.
All right, cool.
What's up? So let me ride. That's a good one right there. Other than number G thing, I gotta
Mm-hmm.
say that between Let Me Ride and Dre, I gotta say Dre Day. And the reason I say Dre Day is
Yeah.
because that was a dope song, but at the same time, it was a stupid song in reference to a diss track. It
Right.
was a total diss track. And it
Mm-hmm.
was a bomb diss track. And the thing about Dre Day is that, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Dre, Snoop and Dre, this and Easy E. You know what I'm talking about? Well,
Mm-hmm.
Easy E came back with, you know what I'm saying, real motherfucking G's. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about real motherfucking G's, real motherfucking Easy E's album came out in '93. What's it called 187 Killer, fuck Dr. Dre, some shit like that, or something. Real motherfucking G's, he was not gonna put on that album. He wasn't gonna do it. But when Dre came out with Dre Day, Easy was like, oh yeah, I definitely got to put this motherfucker on. You know what I'm saying? So that was interesting right there. We got some shit right here. Oh, Ryan in the building. What's up, Ryan? You know
What's
what I'm
up?
saying? The Birdcage LLC.
Ryan.
My favorite song off the Chronic is "Let Me Ride." It was sampled from
Mm-hmm. Let me
Parliament. Yep, yep, swing down. Exactly. So, but if other than number G thing, I would say my favorite Dr. Dre joint would be Strand on Death Row. And I like Strand on Death Row because you had all the artists on one song. You know what I'm talking about? Corrupt, Later Rage, RBX, Snoop, Dre. You know what I'm saying? But commercial wise, I would say Let Me Ride. I like Let Me Ride because not only was it a dope song, but the video was dope as hell. As y'all can recall, Ice Cube was in the video. You know what I'm saying? Walking out the bathroom like Dan Rose a good day. You know what I'm saying? So
He did
that's Robert.
in his Friday movie, I believe, too.
Was that?
That song was in his Friday movie.
Yeah, it was. So that's dope right there. Now, Maggie, like I said, in her, I was a square in high school, yo. We've had conversations, and like I was like, man, I was I was a ugly duckling, so to speak, type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I finally, you know what I'm saying, started spreading my wings and fly. So in college, you know what I'm saying, my first year, freshman year, you know what I'm talking about, and you know what? Before I do anything, I just thought about something right quick. What are you thankful for? Because we got Thanksgiving coming up right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let me do a halftime before we get into this whole Snoop thing,
Okay.
doggy
Yeah.
style,
Yeah.
and then what you know what I'm saying. Then we know what I'm saying. We'll chop it up. We'll see which one's better type of stuff. I want to ask you what do you think? Thanksgiving is tomorrow. What are you thankful? As we sit right here, Maggie T, what are you thankful for?
I'm just thankful for just being alive today.
Mm.
You know, I'm still here for my babies. I'm able to see because, like, I have one in college now. I got another one getting ready to graduate early and be in
Mm-hmm.
college. So it's like I'm at a point in my life where my kids are getting older and I'm starting to get out and live my life and the way I want to. Of course, shows, meeting new people. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
thankful for the people that have come in my life lately because it had been a rough and crazy road before then, going through depression and everything else, a divorce, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So to be in a happy place at this point, especially during a time where I normally have seasonal depression and everything else, is like it's a dramatic change, for me. So it's like I'm thankful that I'm still in a good headspace at this point in life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thankful for. And friends, great
That's what's up.
people.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's a lot to be thankful for. Miss Sav, what are you thankful for? Thanksgiving is tomorrow. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my kids. That's for one. I'm thankful for my family, my friends. You know, and I'm thankful for today. I'm just thankful for every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just being able to travel, being able to live this life I've been given. And like I said, being able to get through everything we've been through. A lot of us have been through some things. All of us actually on this screen has been through some things these last few years and stuff. And for us to be able to sit here and be able to do all this right now,
Right.
that's a really good thing to be grateful. I'm grateful for everybody that's in my life, positive and bad. What I mean? Everybody
Mm.
brings something to your life, so I'm grateful for that. So,
All
but
right.
yeah, I'm thankful for all the little things too.
What about
You know,
you? What about
what
you?
about you?
Well, I'm thankful for the ability just to wake up every morning and just be. When you wake up in the morning, it's a gift. 150,000 people die every day
Mm-hmm.
worldwide. So when you wake up in the morning is a gift in of itself. So you gotta be thankful for that. But then for me to have the ability to stand upright, rise up on my feet, walk, talk, articulate, and just live my life, you know what I'm saying, the best of my ability. I'm thankful for that because I do remember when there was a time, of course, y'all both know my journey, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, and you know what I'm saying, and as I know about y'all too, um, with cancer and everything, there was a moment where I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk for 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So um, I'm thankful, you know what I'm saying, just for health and just, you know what I'm saying, just being able to have the ability to give myself to the world. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. That's it. That's the main thing I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for God allow me opportunity to give myself to the world and just to really show the world who I am, show the world what I got through any kind of adversity, through any kind of difficulty. I'm still standing, and just you know what I'm saying, being able to show the world who Mitchell Debo is, which is my real name. It's not Debo Vibes. It's Mitchell Debo. You know what I'm saying? So, but just you know what I'm saying, though, you know what I'm saying, I you know what I'm saying, I thank God for the positive people in my life and for individuals who ain't positive or you know what I'm saying, people who you know what I'm saying need that direction. I pray for the direction. But yeah, I'm thankful for my son. Just thankful for the breath of life. If I can say anything, I can say I'm thankful for the breath of life,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
thankful for the ability for me to present all of me to the world and show the world who I am and whose I am. I'm a child of God. You know what I'm saying, and just you know what I'm saying, being able to show my talents to the world, show my ability to the world, and give my all to the world, and that's what I'm thankful for right there. And of course, I'm
Mm-hmm.
thankful. And of course, I'm thankful for y'all. Thankful for y'all. Of course, I am.
We.
Thankful for y'all. Now, with that being said, so in college, it had to be October. I want to say October '93. Everybody was in What's My Name came out by Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That came out, and everybody was like, when that song dropped, you start seeing, okay, because everybody was always asking, can Snoop do his own thing? You know what I'm saying? Can Snoop do his own thing? When What's My Name came out, and we was like, oh shit, no Snoop Dogg. And we was like, if the whole CD is like this song right here,
Right.
what the fuck? We gotta check it out. So back in the day, you know what I'm saying, you gotta stay in line at the record shops, the Tower Records, you know what I'm saying, Specs, Warehouse, all that, you know what I'm saying? And you had like, you know what I'm saying, OG standing in line for this shit. For this, you know what I'm saying, 19-year-old kid, 18-year-old kid, whoever, however Snoop Dogg was at well, about 20 years old,
Yeah.
and get his shit. And then so you get it, you get the CD or the tape, you know what I'm saying? And then you ride out to it, you play it, and you say to yourself, this is some dope shit. And at the moment, you're like, God, who the fuck, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I cannot believe Snoop did this on his own. But then you realize it wasn't just him. Of course, you got Dr. Dre producing it. Of
He
course,
was
Dr.
on
Dre got his
Dre's
hands on it.
stuff before
Hmm?
he was going. I mean, he was on. He could already show the world what he could do when he was on Dr. Dre's. He was on Deep Cover. That was basically his audition. If you think
There's
about
a
it,
huge difference between
I get that.
dropping bars and dropping an entire album by yourself.
Right, I get that. But he
That's
was.
that's
I'm
that's
just
that's what
saying.
I'm getting at. Because I
You
know
know,
there's several rappers just drop bars, but they don't have the ability to drop a whole goddamn album.
you're
That's
right.
what I'm
But
getting
look
at.
how many albums he did drop, though. I'm just saying, like Snoop Dogg was. I mean, I feel like people already knew he was the shit. Like he was gonna be the shit. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if Dr. Dre didn't know he was going to be, he would have never featured him on the Chronic either. You know what I'm saying? He got to do Deep Cover and the Chronic. You
Correct.
know,
What I'm
so
saying about Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, what I'm saying is that when the album first dropped,
mhm,
everybody knew it was him. Everybody knew it was going to be his album and him dropping his tracks, not making
right.
cameo appearances or dropping bars. And what I'm talking
Correct.
about, because I don't think I came across correctly. You know what I'm saying? So what will
Mhm,
I'll rephrase it. When he dropped that album, everybody
mhm,
was like, "Oh shit!" Is like when Who Am I? What's My Name came out. We was like, "Is
mhm.
the whole album going to be like that?" And come to find out, it was like that. And when we found out it was like that, you can see like a pivot from the Chronic, because the Chronic was still, you know what I'm saying, dropping beats, you know, or
Right.
dropping tracks, you know what I'm saying, Dre and everything in fall '93, even though the album was over a year old. But when Dr. Dre came, I mean, I'm sorry, when Snoop Dogg came out with Doggy
Mhm.
Style, we were like, oh god damn. And it wasn't so much, you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, What's My Name? Then you look into the other things he did, you know what I'm saying, like goddamn Gin and Juice. You
Mhm.
know what I'm talking about? You look,
Yep.
Murder Was a Case. You know
Right.
what I'm
Right.
saying? Doggy Dog World. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's what I'm talking about. When he came out, was like, can the entire album be like What's My Name? And
Right.
it was like that. And
Mhm.
I was in Cali when that shit came out. I was in California when it came out. And to me, Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, it was a little more gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? A little more
Mhm.
aggressive than Dr. Dre's. You know what I'm talking about? So with
Right.
that being said, and like I said, there is no right or wrong answer in reference to which one's better. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre the Chronic or Snoop Dogg Doggy Style. But when you first heard Doggy Style, hey, Maggie, I know you were young, you were a youngster, you were
I'm
younger,
still listening. I'm gonna tell you why I liked it. I'm gonna tell
right?
you why I liked it.
Okay.
So I'm a visionary. So and of course I love music videos. So that's
Mhm.
when music really did paint a picture. And it's like, man, this man really living like that. So
Right,
Mhm.
from the cover art, for one thing,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
right, for sure. Yeah, that cover was as a matter of fact, that Snoop Dogg Doggy Style cover
Like,
is almost this is my second favorite album cover. Of course, the first my first album cover was Outkast Unplayalistic, but not so much the cover, the CD,
mm-hmm.
the artwork
Right.
on there. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it was
Mhm.
definitely the artwork. So it was like, okay, because you know I'm still a kid, so it's like it's playing to my imagination. It's like, why is this girls, like what the hell is going on, This is stuff I shouldn't do, but I'm gonna listen to it. And
Right.
then the video where it's like, this is back when house parties was the shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You are staying there, till early in the morning.
Yeah.
We get it on and
6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you got this skinny dude, either he hair down, braided down or whatever, with a two ponytail, or he, afro thick or something like that with the he'll do the striped shirts and everything, these type of shirts, and it's like,
right.
This man got a whole bunch of bitches around and just everybody having a good time. And then, just the whole thing where they played it, where the parents came home, get the fuck out of here. And he
Right.
Then he was turning into the dog. And I was like, now, hold on, but he is skinny. So it's like, that is just amazing how that transformation just went. Like, that was, now, of course, we look at it. It's still dope as hell, though, now. It's just,
hell yeah.
because it's classic. But that was like some unheard of shit. Like, a dude turned into a dog. It was just like the skits in between a lot of the videos.
And he had some good comedians on his videos too. He had Ricky Harris on there, R.I.P. But he had like people actually do. Hell, Bow Wow was on his motherfucking video.
Right. So
you know what I'm saying? And he's like 5 years old type shit.
It started introducing people to other artists as well. And when I went back and listened to it, because I was like, let me go back and play it. Because I remember the answer I gave you at the Red and Black party, but I was like, no, wait a minute. That's because I just started thinking of some stuff. I was like, but when I went back, I'm like, you know what? It was more bangers on Snoop's album. Like, you can ride both of them, but I'm telling you, that gin and juice, when you hear that,
that beat drop,
glass. I'm finna, gin and juice. You know what I'm saying? So, and even though I was drinking apple juice, but still.
Way to make us feel old there, Maggie. Way to make us feel old.
But see, we had Freaknik and stuff back then, so I was seeing stuff I shouldn't be seeing in the first place. My mama was damn out there, so and I had cousins that smoked weed right in front of me, so it's like I was exposed to all of it. But I can say hands down, it definitely was Doggystyle, the album that was really,
the cool thing about Doggystyle is not just the videos, of course, but when you look at Snoop, you look at Nate Dogg, look at Daz and Corrupt. Like I said, growing up, I'm the same age. We the same age as, you know what I'm saying? I'm 17, 18 years old. These dudes 19, 20 years old. We're in the same age group, and they look like me. You know what I'm saying? Back at that, they didn't dance and shit. They weren't no kid and play dance and shit. Like, there's some regular niggas, drinking 40, smoking weed, and they look just like me.
He didn't know what I'm saying? Everywhere. He did not care. Today, he did not care.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Weed. Yeah. And the videos, you know what I'm saying? Him walking around in pajamas and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Him was walking, you know what I'm saying, in house shoes at house parties. He had a video. And that video, that gin and juice video, you remember that one part, that scene, that one dude, and it's towards the end, he turned around and threw up. He threw up in the sink. And I was like, oh damn, they really acting his ass off. But Snoop Dogg was like, no, that was actual house party. A homeboy really threw up. You know what I'm saying? So that gin juice video, Doggystyle video. I mean, I'm sorry, what's my name video? Those two videos right out there personified what it was growing up back in the day, particularly on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I live in Pomona, California, and I'm looking at their fucking videos. I'm looking, this shit look like this shit going down right down the street from me and shit. Shit.
You made everybody want to move to Long Beach for sure.
And that's another thing.
Long Beach was in this neighborhood, okay. Like where they'll take you to the hood and they doing their videos, and it's like,
right.
Like you really giving honor to your where you at, where you stay and stuff like that. So,
right. Absolutely.
We go to Long Beach just because, like, I remember we'd leave Vegas just to go to Long Beach just because, just to look for Snoop Dogg and stuff. Go eat Roscoe's chicken and waffles, and we'd go to the one that was in Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? That he actually has a table at. That's his table and stuff. He had like the low rider He has a lowrider car shop out there. Um, a bike shop out there. Like this is Snoop Dogg all over Long Beach. You know what I mean? Every turn corner you turn out there. So like just being so close to be able to drive from Vegas to Long Beach, that used to be the thing.
Yeah.
To go out and do, back in the day. I mean for us, being when we were teenagers and stuff, to make that drive to California. So
I think
that's what we used to do.
Should I ask you, Miss Savage, about your preference, because you clearly making it known that you're a big time Snoop Dogg dog. So is it clear to say Doggystyle was yours better? Your favorite album as compared to Dr. Dre?
Oh yeah, for sure, hands down. I told you guys a long time ago when we used to talk about West Coast rappers. I love Snoop Dogg. I loved, what I'm saying. I mean, you had G Fun, Jid and G's, Light Dottie, Ain't No Fun, G's Up, Hose Down on that whole album. You know what I'm saying? It was just hit after hit after hit after hit.
Top to bottom.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like
that's true. Yeah, you know what? That's good. That's a good point. Because on the Chronic, you like, what I'm saying, like you ride out like, okay, you like, okay, like, I ain't feeling that. Okay, right. No. But Snoop.
Right.
Start the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Start to finish, you know what I'm saying? Genesis to Revelation. It's like, God damn, this whole motherfucker fucking album out the damn chain.
Right. You got to remember, like Snoop, like if you remember, he came out with like, if I remember, I want to say he released over 20 some albums. You know what I mean? Like, and then I think Dre released that many singles. There's a difference, you know what I'm saying? Like, and all of Snoop's albums, he just had multiple hits. It's not like you take one album and there's maybe one or two songs on there. He had at least more than 3 or 4 songs that everybody was listening to over and over again,
Now, but when you go back and kind of look at who he was, though, as far as just a musical genius, as far as, especially when you go watch that, the video, the documentary about how all of that began. Like, he's just gifted in producing and making this and making the beats, and so he's probably a person that's like, you know what, I ain't really got to be the main attraction here, but I'm gonna start it off because he's featuring so many dope artists, and he was like, Snoop Dogg, hey man, I want to do my own thing. He's just inspired so many people. So if anything, I definitely give it to him for that, because it did start a chain reaction of just so many dope artists, like you was mentioning Nate Dogg and all. It was just like that era of West Coast music was just something amazing. And then, of course, it was with the East Coast, and they had their own thing. But I'm telling you, my personal was always the West Coast for me. Like, a lot of that music was just because I think that a lot of their music, even though the East Coast music was doing it somewhat too, but they used to be like, especially Snoop Dogg. The reason why seeing him playing old school music and mixing it into, that's like my grandma's house. They had a big old stereo system where you're hearing Love and Happy and all
right.
Right.
Now they in there smoking and having a good time, eating good. So it's like a kickback type of. That's what Snoop Dogg gives you, like just a kickback.
Right. He's an originator. If you think about it, if you think about how he got started, all the movies, how people used to take their cassette tapes and try to hand them off to the producers, stuff like that. You gotta remember, like Warren G handed his actual tape to Dre to listen to. You know what I'm saying? If I remember right, I think that's how the story went. I think Warren G actually took one of his tapes that he was rapping on and handed it to Dre to listen to. Like, that's what they used to do back in the day. Hand out like their cassette tapes, try to get somebody that's walking into like one of the studios and stuff. And hey, listen to this. You know what I'm saying? I'll be next time, R&B singer or rapper or whatever. Like, that's how it was back in the day. Yeah. So to have, him to get started like that, that's like originally how he got started is just an amazing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a good point, because, and to be honest, and Warren G is Dr. Dre's half brother. Snoop, Warren G was like, bro, Nate and Warren G was like, bro, you need to talk to my brother about. And Snoop was like, man, no, I ain't going to talk to nobody me rapping. And that's when Warren G took that tape that you talked about, Miss Savage. He took that tape, gave it to Dre. You know what I'm saying? And then Dre called Snoop up and he was like, man, this ain't no motherfucking Dr. Dre, man. He hung up on him. I'm saying he called him back again because Snoop he wasn't ready to get to that point.
Right.
But then look what
What
happened.
happened? Yeah, he asked him to come audition. He auditioned for the cover for Deep Cover. Basically, that's what he did. He came to audition for that. You know, I think you heard. I want to say, I forgot how it was, but you know, when he auditioned for that, I mean, Dr. Dre was like, "Yeah, I gotta have him do this." You know, so, but I mean that, and like you said, look where he's at today. You know, album after album after album,
Right.
hit after hit after hit.
So
you know,
it's about that time. I think it's a consensus about which one's better between the Chronic and Doggystyle.
I mean, they're both West Coast legends.
Right.
And I need people in the
They're
chat.
both
If y'all still here viewing, put in the chat. What is it? Y'all agree?
Because a lot of people I talk to, they like, you know what I'm saying. I went out, I asked a couple of folk earlier, and they said hands down Doggystyle. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying. And the thing about is this: the body of work with Doggystyle, the entire body of work, off the chain.
Right.
Now the Chronic, keep in mind, the Chronic was good. The Chronic was dope as hell. But think about the Chronic. If you take number G thing out of it.
Right.
It's average.
Right.
Or is that overstatement? Am I tripping?
No, that's true. Like I said, you only got like 4 songs on
Like
there.
imagine just Snoop not even being on that at all.
Right.
Oh hell no.
Right.
Oh, no, yeah, no, dude. Oh no. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was.
And of course, we live in a land of what ifs. You know what I'm saying? But I get your point. That's true. Whereas, like I said, go back to what I said. Snoop on every single joint killed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like in his interview, he'll always give props to Dr. Dre. Like in one of his interviews, he said that the one thing that Dr. Dre taught him was professionalism. That was the one thing that Dr. Dre taught him, and he always says that he taught him how to be professional, how to do things in the music industry when it came to a professional, aspect of things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he always gives his props to Dr. Dre about is teaching him how to be professional when it comes to hands down all the music stuff. You know, and I think that's great. You know, when people give their shout outs like that, and take away when you could take away something from somebody else that makes you great, it's a good thing, you know. So
good conversation. And I want to thank y'all for letting me go back. Because like whenever I think about like old school shit, it reminds me of how shit was back in the day. That shit would never be like again, like the old buddy, you know what I'm saying, in the bathroom with a Walkman on, you know what I'm saying, bitching ain't shit, but all that stuff like that. And that's, you know what I'm saying, like that's some shit, you know what I'm saying, from some old back in the day shit that would never be again. But I had a great conversation.
How about them both of them supposed to be opening the 2028 Olympics? Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, because it's going to be in LA.
Right.
It's going to be in LA. They're supposed to open. Yep, they're supposed to open the Olympics.
Well, they're going to have the torch and everything. They are.
They're gonna know. I guess they're gonna do an opening show. I guess I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they're gonna do
the opening ceremonies.
The opening ceremony is supposed to be Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. They had Snoop Dogg at the last Olympics walking around.
Well, yeah, because I think that was their little teaser to let everybody know for the 2028 Olympics. Because it's going to be in LA.
I might have to bring my ass out there. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling. I know that's going to be way too much going on, man.
I'm hoping to be successful enough to be able to interview people.
Hey, Maggie.
It's crazy.
Let me ask you a question. Are you ready for next year, but for the World Cup to come in town, Maggie? Because that's just going to be crazy.
My thing is, it's like, how do y'all finna this whole thing they finna renovate? Like, I only see a lot of construction. They
gonna make it happen. Trust me, these motherfuckers. The shit around Mercedes been saying right now, it can look totally different within the next 8 months. I promise you.
Right.
They could turn the strip upside down for. Listen, if they can turn the strip upside down for F1 racing, I'm pretty sure they can turn Atlanta upside down for some World Cup.
It's just in a short time frame, that's going to be hell of amazing. But it's going to be it's going to be hell even more.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! And like an international event like the World Cup coming to Atlanta.
State Farm Arena, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. the World Congress Center, and then you're gonna bring in a whole nother entertainment complex.
Yeah,
in
right
the
there.
middle.
Yeah, in the Gulch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
Hey, hey, Dave done it. Hey, they know way more about it than we do collectively. Whoever's coming with this plan.
right.
So, you know, it is what it is, though. Hey, I want to say thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love talking about, for one, West Coast shit. You
West
know what I'm saying?
Coast.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Being from the
So I'm
dub
from
side.
Atlanta, you
You
know.
know what I mean? Hey, you know what? You know, and I've been your boy been A for God damn. I'm come on. Shit, I'm gonna come on 30 years.
Really took Outkast to, you know, really get people, you know, when he was saying the South got something to say. And did y'all do that already?
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, we did that.
We did it.
Yeah, we did. We actually did.
I'll forever be West Coaster. So hey,
You know what I'm saying? So, but no, we can. Hey, no, I'm gonna tell you something. No, I can always talk about that shit. I can always. Matter of fact, who did we have? We had
Ryan.
we had Trey from the
no,
Water
not
Boys.
Ryan.
No, yeah, we had Ryan's motherfucker. Yeah, my bad. Shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
Ryan.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I can always
we
do it
did.
again. Say what?
When did the Water Boys come on? I forgot what show that was.
The top five down south jams of all
Oh yeah,
time.
that's
That's
right.
what it was. I didn't catch that.
That was
Yeah, that's when Trey came on, and then we did the
That's also when I
Dungeon
rapped
Family
a different
thing.
song.
Yeah. 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slobber, slobber my knob, right? Slobber my knob. Maggie T, that's her favorite all time song. Slobber my knob.
That ain't my favorite all time song. It's hilarious.
That's
Some
mine.
of favorite. No, that's hers. Okay, but I guess not.
They didn't know I knew that song.
Well, now we're on top, but now what I want to talk before we leave. What's your favorite '90s songs from the South? Yeah, not all Outkast or Dungeon Family. I know it, but I'm saying like, you know what I mean, like
okay. I'm
a little bit Kilo Ali. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know.
I mean, but you gotta stick in Goody Mob in there. You gotta do
give me my cell therapy. Okay.
Then you got the T.I. era, back when he first came out.
That's in 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good question.
Now I didn't say Atlanta.
Because we had a lot of
I said down south. So you can pick UGK or Scarface or Luke, you know, and all that. Right. You know what I'm talking about?
Like honestly, around that time when Freaknik was big, and really I guess it's kind of came from Miami with Luke, and then he came down to Atlanta. I think that era where it was Kilo, Raheem the Dream, that was like real big in Atlanta for us. Like people was coming from droves to come down to Atlanta because of the music that was down here. And I think that's when Outkast had started putting their cassette tapes out, walking outside, giving their things out then. So really, like, they put on some like Kilo and all that, in the club a long time ago. Man, people was like, it was wild. You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely some, Luke. Because that was me being exposed to bitches with titties out, and just like this, like, damn, what the hell? Yeah, and it's okay. The disrespect that was going on. Put your stuff on the glass, pop this and do that. I was like, and we was over there. Yeah, I'm a nasty dancer. And damn, no, we weren't probably listening to that shit.
Hey.
But we were.
Hey, that wasn't. That's how it was in A. That's how it was in A.
Right.
That's how it was.
If you want to get real, that was then. That was definitely then when everybody was still having a good time.
One thing, I'm living vicariously through your story and other Atlanta native stories. I didn't make not one Freaknik.
You know what? You really, because like with Freaknik, you had to be ready to sit still somewhere because traffic was just at a standstill.
Yeah. I hear 20s how they had I-20 jammed up. You can't go nowhere, none of that.
Nowhere. So if you was trying to get to a party across, you go into this side of the town and go to this side of the town, you better might as well. That's why people just used to get out on the highway, on the side of the street, folks dancing on top of cars because they couldn't go nowhere.
They're stuck.
And it was funny because my great grandma's house was right there off of Greenbrier Road. So that's like Camilton, all those little areas where I'm kind of, I grew up at with all my cousins and aunties and all that. So Cascade, SWATs. I stayed on the south side of I stayed off of MLK Road where it was like Bankhead, what is it? Little hood spots. I mean, I used to be out,
Adamsville, yeah.
go pull up to an apartment complex. Somebody bringing in some, handing him something, he buying something. That was normal life for
It was
people.
way of life. Yeah.
It was
You just thought regular life type shit. Yeah.
right.
Okay. That's what
Yeah.
I feel.
So
I will look.
definitely some fun in Atlanta too. I think I say respectfully, everybody had their own type of style of their music, which I appreciated. So, but I love all music, so I like a little bit of everything at the same time.
We definitely want to have you back on so we can talk and discuss how life was back in Atlanta back in the day. I know we done. I know we've done shows. Me, Life, and Miss Savage done shows about how music was. You know what I'm talking about, but life in Atlanta. It transcends, it traverses past music. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And
back in the day was culture.
Right, the Atlanta is an Atlanta I will never know. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, thank you so much, Maggie. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Before, we head out, tell everybody where we can find you, all that good stuff. Tell us about the Candid Room, AFN, and all the things you got going on. Do not. Hey, so what's up with Friday?
This Friday, it's being with family. So it's gonna be what's the next?
So no. Are y'all still? No, I thought y'all were doing the thing at the Benz.
Oh, my friend didn't get her tickets, and I was like,
I knew it. I
was like,
I knew it. Did I say that?
They going up.
Didn't I say that? Did I say? I was okay okay. Let me calm down.
I was gonna be stuck buying tickets, and then she
right. So I was a guest on AFN. Excuse me, y'all. We got light back finally. The Lady Birds of AFN. Please check out the Lady Birds of AFN. Go to Atlanta Falcons Nation and Lady Birds of AFN. They had last night's show. All the chain. They had T. Will under my homeboy. But I was a guest on AFN, Lady Birds AFN last week. Last week? I want to say last week. I think it was last week.
Yeah,
okay. Nonetheless, we started discussing the Georgia Tech game. And he was like, man, it's about to be the most crunk ass Georgia Tech game in a minute. Somehow the conversation came across where like, do y'all got tickets yet? And
they don't pay them.
And she was like, no, but we gonna get them. And I was like, y'all ain't got a ticket? Like, no, we gonna get them. And I was like, you going? No, we gonna get them. And at that point, I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, bet. You know what I mean? And I got excited because I knew that y'all were going to have a bomb ass show on Friday. Off or not?
Right.
Off or not?
Yeah. I mean, I said I just wasn't be caught with a ticket. I would have probably sold it, or somebody come with me. But I was like, I ain't gonna get stuck. That's gift money for my kids. So
there you go.
I wanted to go, but I wasn't to be stuck trying to get her ticket. She all of a sudden I can't.
It's all right. Hey, it was a novel idea, and it'll come to pass.
But people are asking if I'm gonna be down there tailgating now.
Right.
That's some bum ass tailgating though. So I might go.
Are you? Okay, I'm just saying, your boy off on Friday. I might have to, I might take that, I might take that train, might that bar up there, you know what I'm saying? I say that now, but then I'm like, man, I ain't doing that shit. But you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens though. But where can we find you, Maggie T? Tell us about AFN and Maggie T Productions, and we'll call it a day.
Okay, so yeah, it's Maggie T Productions. I have a sports channel on YouTube. Of course, I have a huge Facebook group of followers that we just talk about Falcons content, where I have a host of different guys and girls that goes on to talk about football all day long. So, but I have my specific show. There's multiple shows on Tuesdays called the Lady Birds of AFN. It's a panel of, we got over 6 or 7 women. You just don't see them all collectively,
right?
But that know they stuff, and they talk about the Atlanta Falcons. As far as what Maggie T Production is, I am a event planner. So I also host events and things like that. And as well as I have the Candid Room. I am a certified mental health life coach. So I incorporate mental health awareness in my conversations, but we keep it fun. So it's not always about mental health every episode, but I'm going to find a way to kind of mix it in some type of way where you get a particular message. So we talk about anything from like we want to do about kinks. You're going to still get a lesson from about kinks, about safe words and feeling secure, you know. So it's going to be where you're going to always, you know, but Candid Room is basically just like my future goal is to actually open up a lounge where you know we'll have a cigar spot. We'll have it's just kind of a grown and sexy vibe where you can come in and enjoy yourself, unwind, hear some good R&B music or what have you, you know. But Candid Room is basically just a laid back spot where people can kick back, have a drink, have a smoke, and vent. You know, talk about what they're going through. It's an unbiased platform, male or female, that just want to say, "Hey, I can relate to what y'all talking about," and there's no judgment. I don't allow the judgment. And then it's a grown show, so of course we might get a little spicy on there. So I say, put the kids to bed. But a lot of people was like, "Man, I love this." So, like I said, you guys are more than welcome to come on. As far as you as well, too, brother. So, y'all welcome to come on the show. And then Savage Life, Miss Savage, you got to invite me on.
Yes. I already talked to Lala about that. We know exactly when we want to bring you on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, definitely let me know. That way I can just end my show a little earlier so I can be ready for the show.
Okay, of course. Yes.
Yeah,
of course.
Okay, that's what's up. And then speaking of Savage Uncut, Miss Savage, tell us about that.
So we just did our live last night where we featured a bunch of small businesses. It's on Savagely Uncut on YouTube. We're working on a lot of merch right now. I'm so excited. Matter of fact, Miss Maggie was one of our winners that actually gets. Yeah, I'm so excited for you, girl. She gets actually one of her first merch.
I'm wearing it. You know, that'll be on my.
Girl, it's cute too. It's cute. You're gonna love it. But she gets one of our packages, our gift packs that we're sending out. But yeah, I mean, Savage Uncut, we're on all social media platforms. In a couple weeks, we'll be going live again. And I'll be back in Vegas. So I'm hoping to do the whole Vegas thing like I did with, you know, Debo downtown, but this time on our show. So.
Right, because I was waiting on that. Like
technical difficulties, girl. Technical. It was our first time trying to set it all up. It did not go right. I was just like, oh no. But yeah, I mean, we still did. I don't know if y'all saw it, but we did like a short, and I showed Circus on the strip. I showed like a little bit of Sots of Fun, and because Circus is like one of the few hotels that's originally what it looks like.
Yeah, I can't believe that thing's still up.
Huh?
Oh shit, you freezing the fuck up.
Is it frozen still? Is it good?
No, you good now. Okay, yeah, you good now.
Okay. Yeah, it's still up. Is that what you asked me? If it's still up?
You know, I said I can't believe that motherfucker's still up. Circus. So
yeah. It was good. And they took me to the Pepper Mill, which was fun. I've never been there before. So it was really good. So but anyways, yeah. So Savagely Uncut. You know, we have episodes that drop like twice a week. So yeah, you can go catch up on there.
And speaking of merch, Maggie T, you have some merch come on. You have some merch on the way.
For myself?
For yourself, yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yeah, courtesy of my team.
Okay.
And when I say my team, I mean myself. So with that being said, I want to say thank everybody for coming by. Oh, my bad. Excuse my bad. My bad. Debo Life. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Better late than never. You know what I'm saying? You came back to visit us for our outro.
It froze up. I didn't even hear what Maggie said. You said you have some merch coming out?
No, I don't. He said his merch.
Oh, it froze up.
I'm working on merch for myself.
Man, for sure. Life, what you got?
I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, what are you thankful for, bro? Yeah, you missed it. What are you thankful for?
What was his favorite album? Like, I need to know if it was, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, so we broke everything down. we unanimously said that Doggy Style was better than, not better, but we prefer that over the Chronic. What say you?
Yeah, I agree.
You agree? Okay. It's unanimous then. It's unanimous. You
What's
know what
one
I'm
of your
saying?
favorite songs on there?
For me, ain't no fun.
That song right there.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Love ain't
fun.
no fun.
Always can't have right.
Ain't no fun. Ain't no fun. Yes. Snoop and that mother sing good one. Good one. Good
Mm-hmm.
one. Absolutely. What are you thankful for?
That's true.
Talking to me.
Yeah. Other than white women, what are you thankful for?
Oh, damn! I'm about to say that too.
Yeah. Other than the white women,
I'm
what are you thankful
thankful
for?
for my son. I'm thankful for a job. I'm thankful that right now in New England, the day before Thanksgiving, I'm in my car. It's 66 degrees outside, so ain't no snow, ain't no rain.
Right.
Mm.
Thankful for this nice cigar I'm smoking right now, and just everybody be safe this weekend and enjoy time with your family. For those who ain't gonna be with their family, just keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the time of solitude and relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
yeah, just and I like what Maggie T said. For a lot of people they struggle. What I'm saying, you probably has people who done passed on since
Right.
the last Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever. It's a rough time for everybody. So make sure you get your mental health checked out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your mental health, that's number one priority, because if you can't take care of others you love, you don't take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So facts
Mm-hmm.
right there. But yeah, man, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. You know what I mean?
I'm thankful for you, life, for being on time today. Thank you.
I had to.
And
I'm
I finally got
thankful.
a chance to meet Life. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's like I ain't gonna never meet him. He ain't never on the show without him.
Nobody's thankful for me for this painstaking moment.
We're
I spend every week, you know what I'm saying, putting the
thankful
show together and everything, and I can't get
on the
no
show.
thanks.
We're thankful for you, and
Thank you.
we're friends now. So
We
yeah,
thankful
Thank you.
sometimes.
Thank you. And
And that
Maggie's on Mitchell status. She actually calls me Mitchell now, so that's what's up.
yes, yes, yes.
wow. Nice.
Yeah, for
Maggie, you
sure.
on a lot of status on tonight. You know what I'm saying?
She should be. She man.
You
Man,
must
she
have,
Maggie T
what'd you
shit.
bring him? Did you send him a gift or something? Because you on a lot of
Oh, I'm just
goodness tonight. You know what I mean?
She brought me good the friendship. That's what's up. That's all I need.
Oh, okay.
Saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the candy room does. That's what the candy room does. When the
Oh,
candy
I'm
room
sorry.
a few weeks ago,
I'm
you know
sorry
what I'm
that
saying?
Savage and Cut doesn't bring that for you.
No, no.
Oh,
For one, I've never been on there before.
oh, okay. Sorry.
I've never been on there, so I can't say no. I've asked
Well,
them. Come
Maggie's
on, I've
show's
never
been
been
on
on there.
longer than fucking Savage and Cut, and you just now getting on there.
What? Say what?
Her show's been on way longer than us. You ain't giving
Right.
her shit. You've been on there. You just now getting on there.
What? Wait. Say that one more time.
Her show's been on
I-
way
I'm not. I'm
longer
not
than
even trying to be
ours.
funny. I can't. You're breaking up. Say it
I'm
one more time.
saying that her show's been on way longer than ours, and you're just now getting on there. So how come so just because you got on there before you got on our show, that gives you all the reason to give me shit tonight?
I ain't gave you shit tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, you gave our show shit. That's what you did.
No, I didn't do that either. I
Oh,
didn't. I
okay.
didn't. I didn't do that either.
Oh, you
So
showed no love. That's what it is. Because you didn't get a chance to be on our show, it gets no love.
I have no clue what the hell you talking about.
Oh, so what you mean? We can go back to the beginning of the fucking show. That's what we can go back to. And you just literally just admitted it. You were I was on her show. I was.
I ain't gonna have that shit. I ain't gonna have it. My bad. So, with that being said, I'm sorry y'all didn't see it. I apologize. We'll talk after Miss Sad. We'll talk afterwards. But I put a lot of time and a lot of effort into this show right here, and I'm not going. And it is what it is. I'm not going to have nobody sit here and tell me I said something, did something I didn't do. And I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying, have a good time with all y'all. Love all y'all. But no. I apologize to anybody watching this. But and Angie, she's watching it. We'll talk later on. So with that being said, I want to say thank everybody for coming by. Maggie T, thank you so much. Life, thank you so much. And we'll vibe out soon. We'll come up with a discussion next week. You know what I'm talking about? I'm feeling 80ish. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody 80s or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So Friday, Maggie T, will the cannon room happen?
No, not this Friday because it's a holiday. I said I'll be
Holiday.
back in December, the first December Friday. So I'll be back then. So,
Okay.
folks gonna be with their loved ones, and so a lot of people traveling. So I said I was gonna skip until calendar says. Hold on, I'm on the wrong thing. That's the 5th, December 5th.
December 5th it is. December 5th it is. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Everybody watching, thank you so much for coming by. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll be back next week. And your boy, me and Chris Tip, A1 Forever. We do the Land Falcons content creators fantasy football show as well on Saturdays. Come through, check us out. We'll do that. Until then, I want to say thank everybody coming by. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay blessed. Y'all take care. Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.